All right, mealworm update number 3. This is Marshall. Okay, I took out the old potato. Looks like that. It's all dried out. But here's Marshall. He's still happily squirming and alive. Okay, so I'm just gonna replace his potato and let him sit in peace. Okay, we'll put that lid on in a second. Here is Mr. Wigglesworth. I'm also gonna take his potato out. He looks to be pretty slow at the moment, which is okay. It does not mean that he's dead. He's probably just preparing to molt or something. If he still hasn't moved or anything in the next couple of days, then we'll assume that he's dead. But typically a lot of people freak out thinking their worm is dead when it's not really. It's just preparing to molt or do something different. So we're gonna leave him alone, and see how he's doing. He's moving a little bit. And put that potato right next to him. Okay. And then we have Sire Squirmy of Wiggleton. He's chilling right up here on the top. Okay. He's not exactly moving. He looks like he might actually be dead. But we don't really know until the mealworm actually starts to change colors a little bit. So he's moving a little bit. He's squirming maybe a tiny bit. Yeah, just a little bit there. So he might be preparing to molt as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a potato in here. We haven't lost hope with him yet. I did find a molting on Marshall. Here he is. Just this little thing here, okay? So that you can see he split that first exoskeleton in order to be able to grow bigger and make a new one. And he'll do this maybe one more time before he goes into pupa. So we'll keep an eye and see what happens. Okay, so I also wanted to show you the caterpillars and praying mantises that Jet sent me. So here we have the monarch butterfly caterpillars. Okay, they're sitting in in this container with all their food sources are down here. So I don't have to do anything with these guys. I just wait for them to turn into a pupa. Once they go into their chrysalis, for the butterflies obviously, they'll actually attach themselves to the top of the lid up here. And once they've all kind of attached and are hanging down, then I'll take the lid off and I'll put it into the butterfly habitat that he sent me. Okay, so we'll let them sit in there, and we'll kind of keep an eye on those until they hatch from their chrysalis into a full-grown butterfly. It might take a little bit longer than the amount of time we have left in school, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe send you guys a summer update of the butterflies. But so I got 2 of those, 2 butterfly things there, and then this is the praying mantis pod. I just kind of hydrated it or watered it today, but this one actually has holes in the top so they can get the oxygen. But on the inside of this is where the praying mantis eggs are, and when they're ready, they'll hatch out of that pod into little nymph praying mantises, and then they will go into their own habitat as well, and we'll watch as they molt and finally turn into an adult. So we'll keep an eye on this as well, but I wanted y'all to see kind of what they are. There's a couple other tools that come with it, but we won't use those until they actually progress a little further. So keep you updated.